For the first time, we are hearing the 911 tapes from the night a 27-year-old woman was beaten, stabbed, and left to die. Police believe someone was waiting in the dark for Jessica Starr to arrive home back in August of 2011.
And tonight, WSBT-22 has an exclusive look into this cold case investigation. Kristen Bean tells us police hope this newly released information to WSBT-22 News will help solve this cold case.
It's hard to think about those final moments.
911, where's your emergency? We need somebody to be sent here right away.
On August 8th, 2011, Jessica Starr was murdered just 3 months before she would turn 27.
She was a spitfire. She was absolutely just full of life.
Growing up, Jessica and her brother Frank were close.
This is where she was a tomboy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, following me around everywhere outside.
Yeah.
She actually, when I got my first BB gun, she insisted she wanted one too, and she was as good a shot as I was.
But over the years, as siblings often do, they talked less.
Life has a way of getting away from you, and you don't spend quite as much time as you'd like with the people you should.
It's one of his major regrets now that she's gone.
I received a phone call at work from my wife, and she told me over the phone that Jessica had been killed and that I needed to come home.
It was awful. To tell your husband that his sister's been murdered is something that nobody should have to do.
Police say on the night of her murder, Jessica arrived home from work around 11:25. She'd been staying with a friend at this home in Elkhart County on Melody Lane. As she was collecting her groceries from the back seat, she was attacked.
It appears that she was hit with I would call it a piece of firewood. Looks like it was I don't know how many inches in diameter, but a log or a limb. Not really it wasn't a piece of tree trunk, but a piece of tree limb. Probably a couple feet long. Struck with that. The struggle then ended up at the east end of the trailer in a bushy area.
This is an actual police crime scene photo of that massive branch. Jessica was hit so hard her arm was broken. Then police say her attacker stabbed her and left her to die. While no one saw what happened, a boy inside the home could hear it.
911, where's your emergency? It's in Elkhart, Indiana, on Melody Lane.
This is the 911 call made 4 minutes after police say Jessica arrived home.
I was sitting on the couch, and one of my mom's friends was getting home from work, one of her roommates, and I heard her run off the deck and was screaming, and then she sounded like she got a hand cupped over her mouth, and she got pulled away. Right here. She's laying in the backyard. I can't see. We need somebody to be sent here right away.
Police believe Jessica's attacker knew her and had been waiting for her in the dark. In fact, they say he had unscrewed the light bulb on the front porch.
That's one of the hardest things thinking about this, is that it all happened in the dark. She couldn't clearly see who was attacking her. She fought and died in the dark by herself.
It's been hard for Jessica's family, knowing she will miss so much.
That's one thing that I don't think I'll ever get used to. Anytime I see a young lady coming of age and going through those milestones, getting married, having kids, that Jessica never got that.
Jessica's family wants answers, justice, and to know it will never happen again.
We want this person caught for the next victim, for the next victim's family, so they never have to know what this is like.
That was Kristen Bean reporting. On Thursday, Jessica Starr would have turned 30. If you know who killed her, call the Elkhart County Sheriff's Department, and we put their contact information and more details about this case online at WSBT.com.